Hello everyone. Before diving into today's topic, we want to take a moment to thank you for your support. Every like, comment, and subscription really makes a difference and helps this channel grow. If you enjoy our content and don't want to miss our upcoming videos, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all notifications. Not everything that shines comes from the sky. And what if the greatest source of energy and mystery is not above our heads, but beneath our feet? For millennia we have looked to the stars seeking answers, convinced that the origin of life and the universe lies in the depths of space. But there is another, bolder and more astonishing hypothesis: that the true beating heart of the cosmos is hidden in the bowels of the earth. An ancient, invisible force waiting to be rediscovered. A black sun that does not burn, but transforms. Today, science and philosophy come together to unveil one of the greatest enigmas: what really lies at the center of the Earth? The idea that a primordial force, a mysterious dark core capable of influencing not only our planet but also the balance of the entire universe, could exist at the heart of the Earth is not new. Yet, thanks to the discoveries of modern physics and the speculations of theoretical cosmology, this vision now takes on surprising contours, reopening ancient questions with new eyes. And what if what was once called the black sun was not just an esoteric or philosophical symbol, but the intuitive description of a concrete physical reality? A remnant of a primordial black hole, transformed over the ages into something different. A portal, a beating heart of cosmic energy, hidden in the depths of the planet. The figure of the black sun has its roots in ancient wisdom traditions. Zoroaster, the Persian prophet, evoked it as a metaphor for inner regeneration, the spiritual transformation that occurs in overcoming the shadow. Centuries later, Giordano Bruno revisited this concept and expanded it cosmologically. For him, the black sun represented the threshold beyond which matter gives way to the invisible, to the dimension of infinity. During the Renaissance, Bruno was among the first to openly speak of an unlimited universe, populated by countless worlds interconnected by subtle forces that eluded the understanding of the science of his time. The same forces that today quantum physics and cosmology attempt to describe with terms like entanglement, information fields, and non-local geometries. It is therefore not surprising that modern theories, like those proposed by physicist Carlo Rovelli and other researchers, revisit concepts that closely resemble Bruno's intuitions. The idea that a black hole can evolve into a white hole, transforming from a point of matter absorption to a creative source of energy and information, is no longer relegated to science fiction, but is now considered a concrete possibility, albeit yet to be empirically proven. But what would happen if this transformation could occur right in the heart of the Earth? Some scientists and visionary thinkers, like Giuliano Conforto, have explored this hypothesis boldly. According to their vision, what we call dark matter, mysterious cosmic energies, invisible stars, could be manifestations of a universal intelligence that vibrates not only in outer space but also in the bowels of our planet. This perspective suggests that the center of the Earth is not just a rotating metallic core, but the seat of an ancient cosmic structure. Perhaps the remnant of a microscopic primordial black hole, trapped since the formation of the solar system. After billions of years of pressure and transformation, this entity could have begun to behave like a white hole, no longer absorbing but emitting, not destructive but creative. The implications of such a reality would be enormous. A phenomenon of this kind could generate subtle energies and influence fields that escape current scientific knowledge. Anomalous gravitational fluctuations, alterations of the Earth's magnetic field, imperceptible vibrations capable of influencing collective consciousness. Some observed phenomena, such as mysterious gamma-ray bursts coming from points in space without a clear origin, could be interpreted as manifestations of these cosmic hearts awakening, releasing energy accumulated over eons. It would not be the first time that modern science confirms intuitions that philosophers had already grasped centuries ago. Giordano Bruno spoke of invisible stars and worlds interconnected by a great universal harmony. Today, Quantum physics describes a universe in which every particle is connected to others by a network of subtle information, where the distinction between matter and energy becomes increasingly blurred. The theory of a black sun at the center of the Earth, however bold, fits perfectly into the new frontiers of science, where hypotheses about spacetime tunnels, the so-called Einstein-Rosen bridges, open scenarios that challenge our understanding of reality. A black hole connected to a white hole could act as a portal between distant regions of the universe, or even between different dimensions. Imagining that one of these tunnels is anchored in the heart of the Earth means hypothesizing that our planet is connected, through a hidden cosmic structure, to another place, perhaps to another universe. In this perspective, the black sun would no longer be just a symbolic archetype, but a physical reality, a gateway through which energy, information, and perhaps even consciousness itself flow and regenerate. Juliana Conforto suggests that what we call apocalypse might not be the end, but rather a revelation, the opening of an inner portal, a collective awakening of human consciousness calling us to recognize our belonging to a larger cosmic design. If indeed the heart of the Earth were inhabited by an ancient stellar intelligence, if the black sun were a hidden beacon capable of guiding us towards a new level of existence, we would have to completely rethink our relationship with the planet. The Earth would cease to be a simple habitable rocky sphere to become an evolving planetary consciousness, a pulsing node in the universe's network. There are studies that attempt to correlate geomagnetic changes, pole reversals, gravitational anomalies, and even earthquakes to phenomena that cannot be explained solely by traditional geophysical dynamics. And what if these signals were manifestations of a hidden cosmic activity, of a motor that is not only geological but also cosmic? Some researchers hypothesize that the black sun could emit not only energy but also information, hidden codes that travel through the Earth's geomagnetic field, ocean currents, mountain ranges, as if the planet itself were part of a gigantic cosmic communication network. Experiments in environments shielded from the geomagnetic field have shown how even cellular behavior can change in the absence of this subtle force. If such a force were modulated by an active cosmic source in the heart of the Earth, then every form of life on the surface would be, subtly but truly, connected to this deep intelligence. The symbolism of the black sun is not exclusive to Western tradition. Ancient civilizations such as the Maya, Egyptians, and Vedic cultures spoke of an invisible sun, of an inner light that transforms without burning, of a force that guides great epical mutations. In the Popol Vuh, the sacred text of the Maya, it is told of a sun that died to allow the birth of a new world. The same principle of the black hole that transforms into a white hole, where what disappears in one dimension is reborn in another. Medieval alchemy also saw in the black sun the darkest phase of the alchemical opus, the nigredo, necessary to achieve the final transformation, enlightenment. Today, modern physics seems to retrace these intuitions, suggesting that the transition from black hole to white hole represents the dark phase before energetic rebirth. Some speculative theories even link global climate changes to a deep energetic reorganization involving not only the external sun but also an inner sun of the Earth. Variations in solar flux, oscillations of the Earth's axis, the emergence of new electromagnetic frequencies could be signals of a broader planetary awakening. It is not about denying official science, but about extending it towards questions that until recently were considered taboo. If the black sun were also the symbol of a truth emerging from the darkness, our understanding of reality would be destined to change profoundly. Juliana Conforto writes that the stars will fall from the sky, not as a rain of fire, but as waves of information breaking into our consciousness, revealing long-buried truths. A black hole at the center of the Earth opening as a white hole could be the ultimate signal of this revelation, the demonstration that the universe itself is programmed to regenerate. Quantum physics teaches us that nothing is ever truly lost. The information that enters a black hole is not destroyed, but transformed. Perhaps, right in the heart of the Earth, this transformation is already underway.